Gore, and I don't give a fuck. What's up everyone, welcome to another review for Gors Month of Horror. This is number 11, and this time I am reviewing a new Ty West movie that came out a couple months back. It's called The Innkeepers, and if you do not know who Ty West is, he did a little snippet of VHS, that anthology horror movie that came out a couple months back, and he also did The House of the Devil, and that was a really damn good, very scary movie. And this time we have The Innkeepers, which is a movie that follows two people in a hotel. Let's talk about it. So, story for The Innkeepers follows two innkeepers to a hotel. You got Claire, who is played by Sarah Paxton, and you got Luke, who is played by Pat Healy. And they're both, they're chums. Of course, one's a woman and one's a dude, but they're not boyfriend and girlfriend. They're just chums. They're best of buds. They just hang around, talk about stuff. They just like to crack jokes and stuff. They're friends. And one thing they like to do, and because they're stupid white people, their job's boring. They don't have that many guests that come in, so they don't really do much for most of the day. They are paranormal investigators as well. So Sarah Paxton's character has all the equipment you would see in a paranormal investigator show, and then you got the heat signatures, you got the audio thing, so you can record sounds and stuff. And she just goes around the hotel, doing dumb white people things. Just go, hello, ghost here, do something, beat the shit out of me if you're here. Okay, and she does that for a lot of the movie, and it's a really slow build up until you get to see some creepy stuff, and you get to see some things maybe moving around. I'm not sure. I don't want to spoil what happens in the movie, but really the movie is about building characters, really, and just having a good time with these characters. And then right at the movie, that's where things start to go down. And I don't want to spoil much of it. It's not really a story that is mainly for the Paranormal Activity crowd. Definitely not. If you like ghosts, and you might not get that completely in this movie, but if you really want a story that is a lot of fun, I'm going to tell you right now, it is actually a lot of fun because the characters are really, really fun, and I love the actors. First of all, Sarah Paxton is adorable in this film. I love her, I really do. She's so good in this film, and she's not that adorable where she's just all cute and stuff. She'll crack jokes, she'll say dirty things, she'll just say stuff that's funny, and I love her in this film, I really do, and you really care for her character. She's very funny, and especially when she's teamed up with Pat Healy in the film, who plays Luke. When they're together, they have great chemistry. They're a lot of fun to watch. He's very funny, she's very funny. When they're both together, they're extremely funny and very likable characters. And you don't want to see anything bad happen to them, and that's like the best thing I could say about these characters. You do not want to see anything bad happen to them, and I love those characters, like the ones you actually care about. You also have some other actors in here, very small roles. One that you do get to see a lot of later is I can't remember the actress's name. I think it's Alice McGilly, who plays like an actress that comes to the hotel, and they're all like excited about that and stuff. And she actually becomes a much more bigger plot line. She has a bigger role for the actual plot later on in the film, but she's good in the film as well. But the main reason why I love this story is because of the two main characters. So I think the movie is very strong on its characters and its writing and even direction and just the characters themselves. I still think this movie can actually be very suspenseful and kind of scary at times. There's a couple of times where things happen where Sarah Paxton is just roaming around this hotel and she's recording stuff, and there's times where it gets a little tense. You're like, oh, when something go pop out and stuff, and something happens where it's like a little creepy, but it's not like overly scary because it's building up until that ending. And that ending, I wouldn't say it's like overly like, oh my god, scary like Paranormal Activity 3's was. No, it's not like that, but it's still very tense. You don't want to see something bad happen to these characters, and it's very, very tense at the end. I really like that. So it definitely helped with the scare factor, all the tension, all the creepy stuff that you see. Overall, I think The Innkeepers can be a very effective horror film at times, but go into this film expecting really damn good writing and very, very likable characters, and you're going to really enjoy this film, okay? It has great direction, great characters, great acting, some really effective things, horror-wise, and it's just a great film. I really love this film, and Ty West, man, I love House of the Devil, and I really loved this film as well. And I even liked your little short mini movie in VHS. Even though it wasn't great, it was still really good. So you're 3 for 3 for me at least. So I can't wait to see another film from you. You did a great job this time. I loved Innkeepers, really fun movie, very effective at times. And I give the Innkeepers a 33 out of 40. I think it was a great film. Not everybody's going to agree, but fuck them, I don't care. So anyway, the Innkeepers, I really enjoyed it. Definitely go check it out. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review. Thank you.